to us. You can help us. Yes, you can. America can be a true friend to progressive forces in Nigeria, but not by coming in with your guns blazing. We don't need you coming into our country guns blazing. Just stand by the truth and insist on the right things being done. Now you have discovered the cherished Christians in Nigeria. Where were these cherished Christians in 2014, 2015? When the Obama regime, whether you like it or not, at the end of the day, was the American government. When the Obama regime was busy helping to install the APC government, which brought in the reign of Islamists and the attendant security challenges that we are facing today, have been killing these same cherished Christians in droves for over a decade. What has America been doing about it, and what did America ever say? So I'm happy that all of a sudden America remembers that there are cherished Christians in Nigeria, but there are also cherished Muslims. There are cherished Shia Christians, Shia Muslims, who have been slaughtered in hundreds without America saying a word for years. So yeah, I agree with you in total. The Nigerian government had better move fast, because if it doesn't move fast, this country will be gone, whether America comes in gun blazing or not. And that is as far as it concerns the Americans. My enemy's enemy is not my friend, but the Americans are not our enemies, but they're also not our friends. Americans are Americans. Donald Trump is beholden to the American people, and it is his interest that Americans are bettered. So at any point in time, understand that he is elected to serve Americans. And when he's speaking promoting American interests. There are cherished Christians who are today being slaughtered in America, treated like animals in American detention centers, clamped in cages, and they are Christians. Latin Americans don't come more Christian than that. They're Catholics, largely Catholics. They don't ask your identity before they clamp you in their detention camps. So please, I do not require Mr. Donald Trump to tell me how nasty my country has become. It is nasty. Does it need help? Yes, we need help. Do we need to find ourselves? Yes, we do. Has Donald Trump lied in any way? No, he largely told the truth. My own position is that yes, help us, but we must help ourselves. It is up to us to help ourselves. Now, why I said I'll lay down the American case first is because it dovetails into what I had already set myself this week. No saints, no sinners, just Nigerians. A private encounter where I had occasion to speak to US government officials, and when I was asked, is there anything we can do for you? I said, no, we don't require anything from you. I want nothing from anybody. Just stick your nose out of our business. Because the American interest in Nigeria is not exactly benevolent. But that is another topic for another day. I was clear. Stick your nose out of our business. And stick your nose out of our business includes keep your aids, keep your assistance. It's not been beneficial to us. If anything, your aids and assistance have only served to keep us further impoverished and reinforce the evil that you have allowed to overtake our country. So let us be clear. I am all for you doing number two. Please, we beg you, stop all aids and assistance. But as you're stopping all aids and assistance, stop being the net recipient of our stolen commonwealth. I was in the US in the immediate aftermath of the 2023 election. And I was specific in saying exactly this. You allow things in Nigeria that you will not tolerate in your country. People who kill and murder Nigerians, to your knowledge, they buy homes in your country. They have dual citizenship. They have residence in your country. You say nothing about this and you're threatening us about the withdrawal of all aid. Keep your aids, please. But remove these people. Don't stop allowing them access to your banking system. Stop allowing them safe havens in your country, not just in America, all over your sphere of influence. Force them to come back to Nigeria to solve our own problems. The reality is that what you give with one hand, you will take back with the other. Please, keep your aids. Please, keep your assistance. Now, you call Nigeria a now disgraced country. It wasn't disgraced under your rule. It's been disgraced a long time from inception. And it is up to us to make it honorable. But thanks for pointing it out to us. Because at least if the people who rule this country will not hear us when we tell them, perhaps they will hear now that you are telling them how they've disgraced us all over the world. They come to you cap in hand, possibly begging for charity from you, when you know how many billions they have stashed away in your banking system. So yes, the country is not just now disgraced. It's been disgraced for a while with your help. And I'm not talking about you, Donald Trump. I'm talking about America. I'm talking about the West. I'm talking about the rest of the world, including China and all the other people who have provided succor to those who have destroyed this beautiful country. So yeah, it's disgraced, but it was never really engraced. It is entirely up to us to do with it as we will, if we can find the grace to engrace it. Now, let us be clear about something. You're talking about coming to Nigeria and guns blazing. When the guns are blazing and the bullets are flying, we've seen examples of where America has done this everywhere in the world. We would rather you don't come into our country guns blazing. It doesn't really require you coming in guns blazing. It just requires you insisting on the right things being done in Nigeria. It requires judiciary. You know how corrupt they are. You have access to intelligence that the average Nigerian can never touch. You know. And if they are indeed persons deserving of death, you have more than ample evidence. You know what you used to do. Do that. Expose them. Bring them to international trial courts that are built by you. The Americans and the West created the International Criminal Court. If they are indeed persons within the Nigerian power circle who are guilty of these things, you know what to do to bring them to justice. But please don't come into our country gun blazing. Nigeria is not Somalia.
What's going on right now is really shaking both the local and international space. US President Donald Trump has just made a strong statement that has left many Nigerians talking. Trump openly said that if the violence and killings in Nigeria continue, he might consider sending military action. That's a very serious statement, and immediately it created tension everywhere, from Abuja to Washington. Nigerians are asking, how did it get to this point? What exactly is happening that made Trump speak like this? Now, as soon as Trump made that comment, reactions started pouring in. One of the loudest voices was from Nigerian lawyer and activist Dele Farotimi. He didn't hold back at all. He responded firmly, saying no country has the right to threaten Nigeria that way. He said what the people need is justice, fairness, and truth, not war. He reminded everyone that every life matters and that solving problems through force never truly ends the pain. Before I go on, please make sure you like this video right now and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. That small action really helps the channel grow and keeps you updated on stories like this. Now, Farotimi's words have been trending because he spoke with both emotion and sense. He said, the world must understand that Nigeria's crisis is complicated. There are victims across every tribe and faith, and it's not fair to make it look like one group is being targeted more than the other. He asked world leaders to help Nigeria through diplomacy, justice, and support, not by sending troops or making threats. According to him, war doesn't solve the pain, it only increases it. And if you think about it, he has a point. If foreign soldiers enter a country without understanding the roots of the problem, innocent people may suffer more. So his message to Trump and to the world was simple. Instead of invasion, Demand truth. Help find who is behind the violence. Help bring them to justice. But don't add more blood to the soil. Let me know in the comments. Do you think foreign countries should ever step in with force? Or should they just offer help and leave the rest to Nigerians? Comment your thoughts below and don't forget to like this video. Now, the Nigerian government also reacted quickly. They said the country doesn't need threats. What it needs is cooperation. Officials in Abuja explained that what's happening in Nigeria is not a one-sided story, that both Christians and Muslims, and even people of no faith, are being affected by the insecurity. They reminded everyone that the government has been fighting terrorism and banditry for years, and that the problem can't be solved overnight. This is not the first time international figures have spoken strongly about Nigeria. But what made Trump's words different is that he mentioned possible action. That alone got people nervous. Some said he's just trying to draw attention. Others said he might be serious. But whichever way, the statement has put the spotlight back on Nigeria. And right there, Dele Farotimi used the opportunity to speak truth to power again. He said, Nigeria's real problem is bad leadership, corruption, and injustice. He said, before foreign leaders start talking about invasion, they should look at how Nigeria's resources are being mismanaged, how people are suffering, and how the rule of law is often ignored. Because if justice works, peace will follow. Pause for a moment. If you agree that justice is the key to peace, type justice for all in the comments and make sure to like this video too. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this situation shows how delicate international relations can be. One statement from a big global leader can cause panic, spark debates, and even affect a country's economy. Investors start to get scared. People begin to worry about safety, and politicians begin to defend themselves quickly. That's what we're seeing right now. Many Nigerians are saying Trump's statement was too strong. They believe America should work with Nigeria through talks, through intelligence sharing, and through humanitarian help, not military threats. Even some American observers are saying Trump's tone was unnecessary. They feel it could damage relations between both countries, especially at a time when Nigeria needs allies to fight insecurity, not more tension. Farotimi's response also opened up a deeper conversation. What exactly is justice in a country like Nigeria? He explained that justice is not just arresting criminals. It's also about fairness, equal treatment, and protecting the weak. He said the country cannot have peace when some people feel invisible, when poverty is high, and when leaders live in luxury while the masses struggle. That's the heart of his message. If you're still watching, thank you. It means you care about what's going on. Please like this video now and subscribe so you won't miss any of our updates. Let's go deeper. The truth is, every country has problems, but when leaders outside start using harsh words like genocide or military action, it changes how the world sees that country. It can make things worse for citizens, especially those living abroad. It can affect trade, travel, and even how other nations treat Nigerians. That's why Farotimi and many other Nigerians are urging calm and dialogue instead of confrontation. He also made a strong appeal to both the Nigerian government and citizens. Stop waiting for foreign saviors. He said, Nigerians themselves must stand up, speak out, and fix their system. He reminded everyone that lasting change starts from within. When people demand accountability, transparency, and fairness. Because if the foundation is weak, no outside power can truly help. Now let me ask you, do you think Nigeria's problems should be solved internally, or do you think outside powers like the US should play a bigger role? Drop your answer below and make sure to like and subscribe. That's how we keep this conversation going. Reports say the Nigerian government will continue to engage with the US through diplomatic channels to clear any misunderstanding. Behind closed doors, you can expect quiet talks, not open fights. But on the public side, voices like Dele Farotimi's will continue to challenge both the government and the international community to think carefully before taking any drastic step. His message was passionate but wise. He said Nigeria needs healing, not humiliation. He called for leadership that listens and foreign friends that support with wisdom, not weapons. That's why so many people online are praising him, saying at least someone is speaking sense in a time of noise. And that's the truth. In times like this, it's not about shouting or fighting. It's about thinking and acting wisely. If the goal is peace, then every step must point toward peace. Every leader must be careful with their words, and every citizen must stay informed, not misled. So, as this story continues to unfold, the real question is this: will this tension push Nigeria and the US toward better cooperation, or will it widen the gap? Time will tell, but one thing is certain: voices like Dele Farotimi's are making people think deeper about what true justice and sovereignty mean. If you're just joining this gist, please like this video and subscribe right now so you don't miss when we drop the next update. Because trust me, there's more coming. More reactions, more diplomatic moves, and maybe even another statement from Washington soon.